Still in the police car. SGT. The lime green Dodge Challenger, whose driver had allegedly been driving recklessly and taunting them earlier, was speeding up and down Interstate 270. More than 100 miles. Kep joined the conversation and was soon helping them get into position along the wide road that runs through Montgomery County, Maryland. Obviously we're not tracking, Kep said into his radio. But if we can stop it by other means, that would be great. 9 minutes later, knowing the Challenger was closing in on his position, Kep stepped out to launch a series of tire-punching stop sticks onto the pavement. He quickly turned back to his radio. I need fire and rescue. I am at Watkins Mill. His voice reflected the seriousness of what had just happened. Kep, 36, came to rest by sitting on the pavement where the car hit him violently. He reached for his right thigh, felt the blood on his severed leg, and cursed. He tried to stand up but couldn't. Other officers, paramedics and tourniquets for both legs arrived within minutes. They were leaning over me and telling me what to say in this situation. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay, Kep recalled. And I thought, of course I am going to be okay. A medical helicopter was called. Make sure you block traffic to 270. To both sides. It's been 2 months since the collision, with Kep talking about the crash and his recovery in his first interviews this week. He spent 7 weeks at the Maryland Shock Trauma Center, where the helicopter flew him away. The doctors there closed his right leg above the knee and amputated his left leg below. He has been at Walter Reed National Military Medical Center for 2 weeks, where he is learning to live life in a wheelchair, which he sees as a temporary station on his way to walking and running on prosthetic legs. Kep says doing so would return him to 2 passions: working as a road cop and working as a college football official on Saturdays. Montgomery County police officer Pat Kep talked about his recovery after losing part of his legs when he was struck by a speeding Charger. Rafael Mayorga, 20, who is accused of heading toward Kep and striking him, remains in the Montgomery County Jail. Last month, he was indicted on 18 criminal and traffic charges, including attempted first-degree and driving without a license. Mayorga's lawyer, Isabel Raquin, declined to comment. Kep grew up in Howard County, Maryland, wrestled in high school and earned a business degree from Towson University. In 2009, he enrolled in program to become a high school football official and became friends with classmate Brendan Johnston. Brendan Johnston's regular job as a police officer sounded much more interesting than what Kep did. Analyzing the customer service operations of a major insurance company, Johnston allowed him to accompany her on one of his night shifts. Meanwhile, they were called to the scene where a man crashed his minivan into the forest. Serviv.